everybody, and welcome to the live stream. Oh, I just realised that we've got poor quality lighting. I'll be right back. Here we go. That's the way we like it. Yeah, so I'm really sorry about running very late tonight. It well, we no, not we. I had a very special discussion with one of our friends, and we've got something very exciting in the works, but we're not going to say anything just yet because it's going to be a very big surprise. So, but we are going to announce it when the time comes. So stay tuned. Wink, wink. Anyway, let's say hello to those who were very patiently waiting in the chat. Hello, Shipboyo. Hello, Tyler. And hey, Bestie. Hey, DK. Hope you guys are doing really, really well. Now, I have to apologize for not going live for the last few weeks, and I won't say or why, because I know that I want to keep some bits of my life outside YouTube just outside because some of them are personal. But I think at the moment things have been a bit up and down really, and I wanted to concentrate on work on top really. So I have been very extremely busy so far, but we're here now. We are live and we are ready to rock and roll. Now, also, I have to apologize. I didn't prepare a Q&A, so there's gonna be no Q&A tonight. So, but I think it's probably a good idea just because just want to chill in the chat and I want to see how you guys are up to, and just see how everyone's getting on. Shitboyo says good. Oh, you're good. Oh, that's great. Oh, I'm fine, thanks, Bestie. How are you? That's DK. That's oh, it's so great to see you everyone again, really. I missed you guys. I really did miss you guys. I mean, it was just a bit of a long time, but you know, sometimes with life, it's a bit tricky and it can be a bit complicated. But like I said, we're here now. We are doing the live stream and we're ready to rock and roll. Excuse me. It's herbal tea tonight, really. So, yeah. So hopefully 10 p.m. UK time wasn't too late, but I think it's something that's I don't know if it's going to work out that way or not, but maybe we should give this a test. Let's see if we could do it as a test run. And if it's successful, maybe we can do 10 p.m. British time instead of 9:30. But if it all doesn't work out, then at least we know we tried anyway. So this is going to be a different time test stream. Let's do that. Yeah. So DK says, "Well, I did realize the video on the Natil brothers a few days ago. It's got to 100 views. Woo woo! Well done, bestie." So if anyone's a bit confused, DK has done a video on his channel about the Natil brothers. Now I cannot pronounce their surname. Oh, but if you didn't know who the Natil brothers are, they are the two boys that were kidnapped by their father while the mother had the custody of them. And they traveled on the Titanic, and the boys survived, but their dad didn't. And after the sinking, they were living in New York for quite a while and were identified through a newspaper before they traveled home with their mom. So that's the complete story. But if you want to head over to see DK's video, definitely worth recommending. I definitely I think it's definitely a great video and he has worked super hard on it. So I definitely think it's really good. Lifeboat one video is almost up to 2,000 views, and that was my successful one. Ooh, check you out. DK's also done a documentary on Lifeboat one, and I think I need to push myself a little bit more because I am planning to do two documentaries on two lifeboats, but separate ones. So I probably need to get onto it. But I know that Lifeboat One I really enjoyed, and I did help DK provide some of the research, including a podcast episode, which was really interesting because they recreated a testimony of Lady Duff Gordon in the British Inquiry. It's definitely a very fascinating listen. I'll have to see if I can find it at the end of the live stream, and if I do, I will leave it in the description box down below. But yeah, it's been really, really cool. Oh, DK, did you get your video, the Lifeboat One, in the chat? If it is, definitely check it out. And yeah, definitely do that. Shitboil says, "Nice, look at that. We got a nice one. That's really cool." Well, Shitboy, you're in the cool gang now. But yeah, I mean, all videos and all the projects that have been going on at the moment, some of them have been pretty successful, and definitely it has been worth doing like all the stuff. But today, since it was my day off from work, I managed to do 3 scripts in one go before I did swimming practice. Well, swimming competition practice, and oh my goodness, I would never do anything that was 3 scripts before. And I almost finished the last one, but I just got 1 sentence to do. But I'm not saying what it is yet because I definitely want to leave it as a surprise. But since I've been a bit tardy with videos of late, because again, life, I definitely really want to try and catch up as soon as I can. I cannot guarantee if it's gonna happen or not, but we're just gonna have to see how we go. DK says the link happens to be the Nativo Boys video, trying to get more public out there. Oh, fair enough, fair dues, fair dues. But at least it's always really good to get it out there. And yeah, oh, that's another thing. The Brothers, there is a fictional story called Orphans of the Storm, and I do have a copy of the book myself. Let me just get that. There we go. So I haven't really continued to read it, but this because I only got to the middle of it and I haven't read it since then. But this is the book that is in the perspective of the boy's mother and also the lady who rescued the boys. And if you don't know by the title, Celia, Irene, I cannot really pronounce her name, but if the name is familiar, then you'll know that she's the very famous actress who was in Calendar Girls. And she's been in many great British films as well. But interestingly, she has a Titanic connection to the Duff Gordons. And I'm planning to do a future video on the celebrities who are related to Titanic descendants. But again, I need to have a little bit of more research of that, I guess. So it's definitely going to be on it at some point. But I think it's a really good read, that book, and I know that I'm going back and forth with like stuff at the moment. But if you would, I'd like to read it. I would highly recommend to you reading it because it is such a good book. Even if I've only touched the middle of it and I haven't read it since then, it's definitely a good read. I definitely think it's really worthwhile. Yeah. And I haven't really been reading books much because I know I've been reading a lot of books, but I'm really struggling to read stuff at the moment, and I really don't know why. But hopefully, I'm just hoping that hopefully everything will probably be good, really, because I know that for Lent, I'm giving up everything that's sugar, including chocolate. Yeah, I'm definitely going far route, but I'm going to use that opportunity to go and do a target for Lent, and reading books might be one of them. But so far, I've done well on the giving up part, but I haven't done well on the trying part. So hopefully, fingers crossed, we will probably sort this out once my brain's in full gear. Shane, hello. Shane goes, "How was your day today?" It was okay. I definitely think it was much needed. All I did was relaxing and I wrote 3 scripts. So it was a day that I really, really needed because I haven't really been doing great recently, but it's definitely what I really needed. And I was very productive. So it was all good. So it was definitely worth something to do really. So yeah, so overall, it's like that. But how was your day? And yeah, I definitely think it's been anyway, but not just me. How was everyone's day today? Let me know in the comment section down below and in the top chat. What was your highlight of today or this week? Because I would really love to know what you guys are up to, or if there's any achievement that you've achieved within the last few weeks when I was away. Please do share. I would love to know more about them. DK says 3-day weekend for me. Yes, get in 3-day weekend. But to be honest, it's me too. 3-day weekend. Woo, woo, woo. 3-day weekends are just the best. Oh, oh, there we go. That's much better. Getting like the liquid down my system. But yeah, 3-day weekends. You can pretty much do what you want, really, and you get more time to rest. Then I guess. Yeah, yeah. It's definitely always really good to have that like kind of time, really. And yeah, I definitely think I can't really say much really. My brain's got a little bit kooky tonight. But I think once you're doing with the swimming practice, it's been it's been just one of those things really that if you feel like you're missing something, it's just really what it is. But yeah, yeah. So anyway, so on the other topic, I've been doing some when I'm not script writing, I have doing something called and color me calm books. So I'll show you one of them that I've done because this is something that I think you'll really like. Um, there we go. So it hasn't been finished yet, but I have been doing like this. So it is a Disney one, and it's one I did bought, and then a friend of mine actually got me another Disney Colory Calm book. But basically, it's like meditating. You just color some stuff in, and where's the one that I actually finished? And and you'll probably get something like these. So you can have a different kinds of imagination of what you want to do, and how you want to work out with like the finished products. So it's all in your imagination, and it's all good. But I have been wondering for the last few months, and probably and yeah, last few months actually. I've been wondering for the past few months, where is one of Titanic or any other ships? Because we need one. We really, really need one. So, do you think anyone does? Hands up who agrees. I definitely think we will definitely be needing one if anyone's up for it. Anyway, let's have a look at the chat. Tyler, even though it's only February, I've been trying to plan something for Titanic's sinking anniversary. I think it's 112 years. You are right, Tyler. It is the 112th anniversary of the sinking in April. But to be honest, though, you are not alone because I'm starting to plan. I've already have like the videos that are already there, but I'm trying to leave them aside, but to construct a proper plan because I've got to get the other videos out of the way first. So I'm just planning like little bits myself, and I'm hoping to release documentaries that I've been leaving around for such a long time. But hopefully, fingers crossed, we will get through them. I definitely think it would be really great to get all through of them, really. So, oh, hi, Jess. Oh, you are not late. You're absolutely fine. To be honest, though, I was the one who's late. So, my fault. Ship Boyle says, anyone's opinions on the MV Britannic? Do you know what? I have absolutely no idea. I need to have a look into that actually because I don't think I've touched on it yet. But I definitely think this is one I probably want to do. But yeah. Oh my goodness. So it's just really, really one of those things that does happen. But I definitely think we should probably do like something else really, because I know that I'm doing like a few Titanic documentaries, which I'm hoping to upload between April and May, just in time for my birthday. But I also really want to try and see if I can work some stuff out as well, because I really want to do Titanic month in April. Probably do more Titanic videos in May, and then in June, I'm gonna have to go try do a very difficult task of trying to see what videos I can do for Olympic month. And even though Olympic didn't she was scrapped on the 20th, around about the 20th anniversary of the Titanic colliding with the iceberg, I believe. So, and since it Titanic month clashes with that, and I have been thinking like about talking about the scrapyard at Jarrow, but since it collided, well, it's just a little bit harder. So I definitely thought it will be good just to do everything in June. So that's just what I'm going to do. DK said the ship, along with the Georgic, were built from parts of the planned R RM RMMV Oceanic 3. Yes, that is right, DK. And I'm sorry I can't really pronounce that actually. I don't know really what came over me to to not pronounce those letters, but never mind. But also, were the parts actually used to build the Queen Mary? I mean, because I don't know if the Queen Mary had like a little bit parts from that as well, or could I be wrong? DK says Royal Mail Motor Vessel. Ah, gotcha, gotcha. Jess says, is the Carpathia video finished? Not yet, but I might try and see if I can get it uploaded for end of March, and or maybe April. I'm doing like more in-depth research because I want to make it as perfect as it can be. So I'm definitely like doing the best, but hopefully it will all be sorted. But Jess, once I've done it, I will let you know in advance so you get a heads up. But yeah, so and Jay Ships, hello, how are you? Hey, I'll be back in about 30 to 60 minutes. No problem, Jay Ships. Hope you're doing really well. There are parts of the Olympic on the Queen Mary. Hi, Jake, how are you? Yes. That's probably what was that. So Jake, you have to remind me which parts of the Olympic were built on the Queen Mary. I really cannot. Um, I really can't remember. So I definitely think I could do it as like a future video at some point, but I can't really remember what they were. No, Boya, shit, Boya, you're going to see the Queen Mary next month. Oh, I'm so jealous. I would love to know what's going on with that. So, is it just for a holiday trip or is it like a day trip? I definitely really want to know all the hot gossip. Jess says parts of the Mauritania on the Queen Mary. No, just the Olympic, I believe. But I don't know what happens with the Mauritania, like with the other ones on the Mauritania. I know in the Discord group we've had a picture of the Mauritania during her demolition process, and I think who was it that actually uploaded the picture? I don't know. I don't know. So I definitely think it will be interested to see where it goes from there. I think. Shitboyer says it was a holiday, and I went back in 2018. So you went to see it years ago. I wonder what's changed, because I know that the other day I watched Tom Linsky's video he uploaded about 2 years ago now, and it was about most of the Queen Mary's lifeboats getting destroyed. But apparently, only three were recreated for historical purposes. Well, not historical purposes, but just to like display them for people. But others, they were just destroyed completely, and it was really sad because all lifeboats were such part of history. I don't know why they would keep all of them unless they were unseaworthy in general, even though the ship hasn't. sailed for about nearly 50 years now. I really don't know for sure, but that's just probably like a guess really. Tyler says, I was watching Hell's Kitchen the other day and got so excited when Gordon sent them to the Queen Mary's reward. No, Gordon Ramsay, seriously. Oh wow. That I mean, sign me up to Hell's Kitchen. I want to throw something like that. Mark, hello. Did you get my message? No, I didn't. Mark, you're gonna have to resend it to me again. I think I haven't really been active on social media recently, but I'm trying to get back onto it. But yeah, definitely resend it to me again if you can. DK says, Plo uploaded the video. Ah, I thought it was Plo. And I did confirm it was the Mauritania graphic. You did, yes. I didn't know if it was Plo or Jess, but now you said Plo. Yeah, okay, cool. I definitely remember now. And Jake says there are some cap stands. I think that's how you pronounce it, cap stands, and a few other things from the Olympic that are on the Queen Mary. Right, that's a July video coming your way. Definitely will do that. Can't forget the Countess of Roths. Yes, Countess of Roths. Lucy. Oh, she's one of my favorite Titanic survivors. I don't know why, but she always has a special place in my heart because she's really really lovely. No, it's not Lucy. It's Lucille. I do apologize. But oh, she's a really lovely lady, and I really admire her. I really, really do. Shipboyo says, "Did you know the funnels are not original? They were replaced because they were needed to take them off to remove the boilers." No way! Oh my gosh! So how did you know from this fact anyway, Shipboyo? And I wonder what happened with the original funnels. I would definitely love to know about that. There we go. So yeah, Shipboyo said, "I heard it from a video." Ah, okay, interesting. But that's really great on YouTube because on YouTube you get to talk about like the things that you want to do or have a look at. So that is really, really great stuff. But I wish I could go to America, could go on the Queen Mary. I think it might be possible. I can try and do that, but I need to save a lot of pennies first. But I mean, maybe it could be a 30th birthday trip or something. I really don't know yet for sure. But yeah, Jake also says yes, the Mauritania was scrapped in the same place as the Olympic was in Jarrow. Yeah, definitely. Oh my gosh, Phoebe, is Phoebe on the chat? So, by the way, Tyler is Phoebe's fiance, and we all got excited when Phoebe joined Discord. But where's Phoebe? I really cannot see her. Phoebe, where are you? Remember, Shipboyo says, remember the sinking the sinking ship posts it made in the Discord. I made in Discord. Oh, okay. I definitely don't remember that. I definitely don't remember that at all. Um, oh, and everyone's saying hi to Phoebe. She typed from your account, Tyler. Oh, nice one. Hi, Phoebe. Oh my goodness. Oh, bless. Jess says the Olympic, Britannic, Aquitania, and Mauritania did sail together. I wish there was a photo of that. Yeah, they did, didn't they? Where was that? Is that from the 1920s they all sailed together? I definitely would love to know more about that. Also, yesterday was the sinking of the SS Maine. Oh, yeah, it's the anniversary, isn't it? Maritime actually mentioned it in the chat, but I haven't really gone into it yet. I definitely need to look to at some point. But it's hard to keep up on track with the anniversaries now because anniversaries every single day, which is exciting. And yeah, so I definitely will do that. Oh, Jess, I beg your pardon. Sorry, 1920. So, but if it wasn't from 1920 before Britannic sank, when was that? Was that 1914? Or maybe a little bit sooner. I don't know. That could be interesting. But if you see a picture of all of them, Jess, can you please send it to me? I would really love to have a look at it. And Tyler said that she heard live, then came running, then dropped her phone on my toe. Oh bless! Oh Phoebe, bless you. I definitely think you definitely got a really perfect girlfriend there, Tyler. I'm so well, fiance though. Definitely very happy for you guys. Absolutely. In the first voyage of the Britannic, 1915. Ah, cool. Jake, I have some images. Yes, Jake, please send them to me. I would really love to know that. Maybe another video topic if they sail together. The ship warrior says the Gallipoli campaign. I think. Oh, was it during the campaign? Oh, that's really interesting. I definitely think it was. I think it'll definitely be something that I really want to work on. But yeah, so that'd be really exciting to have a look into the of doing a video about that. That could be on the list. Speaking of, I lost my list of things to put really because I think my bedroom is getting a bit more messier each time. So I lost the list, which is a bit silly of me, but hopefully when I do refine them again, I will get things back on track as soon as I can. But I was gonna with the Carpathia and the Aquitania, because I know I'm doing what if videos of them of the sinkings, but I'm struggling a little bit because I have tried or well, I haven't really tried. I've been thinking about like doing them, but I just don't really know how to do stuff and then everything's always busy. So I really don't know how everything's going to be put together. I really wish there was something I can really like do about it, but I might try and find like animators who could do that. But I definitely want to see if they can do it for free. But I'll find something. But I think it's just the time that I haven't really got really. But we'll just see. We'll just see how we go. Jess also says, would it be amazing if you were one of the four ships you will see? The Britannic or Olympic or Aquitania or Mauritania, where is amazing to see. Yeah, I mean, if it was back in time and if there's some images in that or well, if you actually see it in real life, that would have been so perfect. I definitely think it will be something that it will be really lovely to see. And if it was in Southampton as well, I mean that could be extra special, I think. On board the ships, I mean. Oh, aboard the ships. Okay, I got you now, Chess. I got you. I mean, like the ships. Imagine if you were on them in real life. How cool would that be? I definitely think that would be something I would always love to be on. But it's just something that I always really enjoy. Ship Boyle says, imagine if Titanic and Britannic didn't sink and White Star Line made Oceanic 3 and the company still exists. That's true, actually. Because I might do like a what if video on what if um the White Star Line still exists, but I'm not too sure how it's gonna probably work out because it might still be the same. But maybe we'll just have to find a way somehow. Phoebe's joined. Hello, Phoebe. Hello. Oh my goodness, it's so good to see you, Phoebe. Oh my goodness. Oh. So yeah, I definitely think it's I don't know. I think it just would have been amazing. But imagine if you were a captain. How cool would that been if you were to command on ships like that? Yeah, how cool would that be? Oh, whoever sent the hearts, thank you so much. That's really kind. And yeah, so Jess says that there would be Olympic class, not famous as today, because of the sinks. That's why they would make it special. Ah, okay. Jake says Cunard still owns the copyrights to the White Star logo. Yes, that is very true. They don't use it much, but I know that they show it every anniversary of the Titanic sinking. But I might have to go into that and do a bit of more research on it. But yeah, uh, Phoebe says, I just shut the tip of my thumb in the door. Oh, Oh, Phoebe! Oh, that's quite nasty. That happened to me one time, but with my mum's car window. Oh, that really hurt. It hurt for about few days. It was only about, like, when I was a kid, but I still remember it so well. Oh my goodness, it's crazy. It's definitely crazy for that to happen. Shitboyo says, Queen Mary 2 versus Oceanic 4. Well, that'd be interesting to see if there was a 4th Oceanic. I definitely think I would have been up for that. Jess says, "What is your favorite room of the Olympic class liners?" Oh, that's a very good question. I haven't really looked into them a bit more detail yet. I still want to at some point, but since I'm still doing the Le Restaurant Titanic series, I might just think about it at all. But what but basically, even though I don't know at the moment, what are your guys' favorite rooms? Let us know in the comments down below or in the chat. I would really love to read them. Should I make Phoebe a mod? Yes, Phoebe, you can be a mod. Who thinks me Phoebe should be a mod? Hands up, because that's the case, we'll make her a mod. Uh, DK said, there was go. Shitboy says JK. Oh, can I be a mod? Joking. Oh, bless you. uh, Jess says grand staircase and aft grand staircase. Mark says, riddle me this. What room can no one enter? Ooh, okay. One room can no one enter. Oh, that's really good question. I really don't know. I really, really don't know. Ooh, I don't really know. That's a really, really good question. And right, so I think what we're gonna do is right. Here we go. Congratulations, Phoebe. You are now a mod. Hooray! Congratulations. Hey, no, we'll do a little congratulations emojis. Oh, yes. Well done, Phoebe. Welcome to the mod team. Oh my goodness. Honestly, you guys are really, really great, really. So, welcome to the mod team, Phoebe. But to be honest, though, you're really in good hands with Tyler. So, Tyler, you definitely have to show Phoebe the ropes. So that would be absolutely amazing. But we've got the most fantastic mod team, I think. What on earth is that noise? Do you guys hear that? There's a noise that's coming. I think it's the boiler, but it's really loud coming up the stairs. Do you guys hear that at all, or is it just me? Because it is very loud on my end, but I'm not really too sure if you guys can hear it as well. That's really weird. Didn't hear it. Oh, that's really weird. That's so weird. Maybe it might be just me. Mm. That might be just the Mobby. Anyway, well, but probably the mic wouldn't have picked that up really. Congrats, honey. Oh, that's so cute. Oh. Shitboyo says, I love the Ocean Liner community because everyone just gets along. Yes, we do get along. We're just such a cool community. That's what we are. We're such an amazing community. Let's do the hearts again to see if we can do that. There we go. We can do it. I still can't believe YouTube allows you to do that. It's so cool when they do that. This is the time that I really appreciate them for that. I really do. Bunch of nerds that gets together, says Shipboy. Absolutely, definitely. Ship of nerds, and I'm proud to call myself a ship nerd. Well, a history nerd, just in general. Oh my goodness. So that's really, really like good fun. Oh, Mark says a mushroom. Oh, that's the joke. Hang on. Right, let's do the joke again. What room can no one enter? The mushroom. Mark, oh my gosh, you are hilarious. Do you know what? Let's do a laugh one actually. Let's do a laugh one for Mark. Oh my goodness. Oh, I think you typed it for the first time. Sorry, I didn't really see that, Mark. I definitely am getting behind on the chat at the moment, but Trying to catch up when I can. Boy, Shipboyer says trivia. What is the USS European named after being sold to CGT? Oh, I don't know. What is the answer? I would definitely like to know. Jess says, "What is your favorite ship and what is your favorite shipwreck?" Oh, Jess, you are asking a lot of questions that I cannot, well, almost cannot answer tonight. Oh my gosh, you're on a roll with that today. Shipboyo says SS Liberty. Ah, okay, cool, cool. I didn't really know that. I'll definitely have to look at that at some point. But in answer to Jess's question, favorite ship at the moment? I don't really know because I'm divided between Titanic and Britannic, but I really aren't really too sure yet. But I need to think on that a bit more. But my favorite shipwreck, 100% got to be the Britannic, without a shadow of a doubt, because she looks so beautiful in that wreck, doesn't she? Jake, Jake, if you're still on with us, and because I know that we've seen like many footages of the Britannic wreck. What do you think of it? I definitely think it's like the most prettiest one. Jess even agrees as well. Britannic is so beautiful in the blue sea with life. Yeah, I mean, there's so many reasons for that, really, because there's something about the Britannic that is like, I wouldn't say it's like the blue sea. I think it's like, you know what, when you actually see a rare artifact in a museum and you see something that really catches your eye like a gem. The wreck always reminds me of that, and I don't know why, but it actually does. DK says diving into the Britannic really pushes the boundaries on human diving. Well, yes and no. It depends really. So, but I think the one that pushes the boundaries into the diving for me is the Titanic. But everyone has different opinions at the end of the day, and I definitely think it is just something just to focus on, I guess. Um, Mark also says, apart from ships, do you have any other favorite vintage vehicles? Oh, I know. It's the tractor engine. Tractor engine is gorgeous. I know I have a picture of it that I took back in, I think it was about 2019, I guess. But it was definitely a very beautiful one because at the time my town was doing a local steam fair, which I didn't know. But it actually drove along the road, like near the cars as well. Oh, it was gorgeous. I really loved it. And I definitely think it was something I will never forget. Jess says, she is alive, but Titanic looks dead. Well, to be fair, Titanic is slowly disappearing. Excuse me, needed a little bit of a drink, but yeah, I think Titanic is slowly disappearing. I wouldn't say it looks dead. The Titanic wreck is still alive, but is um it is disappearing. And it just looks like a ghostly figure to me for some reason. Anyway, Phoebe says, ask a question. Oh, definitely we have a lot of Q&A questions tonight. Phoebe says, what's your favorite part on a ship? That is such a good question. This is really hard. But I think for me, I've got two, but it's mainly on Titanic. The first one that I really love is the bakery. That's my favorite one, the bakery and the kitchens. I don't really think I can see like a lot of pictures of the bakery, but I know Titanic Honor and Glory have done the animation of the bakery and the kitchens. Oh, it looks so superb. But I really wish they did like more rooms of the bakery. That would be super interesting. But then also, I love the Marconi Wireless room. That is absolutely stunning. And I think it's just because I really love the story of Jack Phillips and Harold Bride in general. But I just love the Marconi room. And imagine trying to send messages all the time. I would love to do something like that. But yeah, that's such a really good question, Phoebe. Thank you for that one. Jess says, "Do you know that it is forbidden to fish man? it was bidden to fish in the Kia Channel because you can damage the wreck. Yes, that is true. I did not know that. Phoebe says as well, because I'm trying to learn more about them because I don't know much, but I'm trying to learn. Like my favorite is the dining hall on the Titanic that Tyler built because I decorated it on Minecraft. Awesome! But with the dining hall, do you mean the dining saloon, like the first class dining saloon? Because the dining saloons on the Titanic, there was three of them. One first class, one for second, and one for third. But they were all different in the styles. So if you do mention the first class dining hall, it's pretty lovely, but I am doing, like, series, which, I put it on Script Halt at the moment, Phoebe, but, in that series, it's all focusing on all the dining saloons and the restaurants on board the Titanic, and it's not really easy to research, but it's definitely very fascinating to know loads more about it, so I definitely would recommend it. But the Titanic Honor and Glory one is perfect. Definitely recommend having a look at it. But yeah, I don't know why I started there at the beginning, really. I think it's just because my brain's a little bit tired. But we're 40 minutes into the live stream. Wow, that is so quick. I'm actually quite impressed. Jess says, why nobody talks about the second class? Second class is so underrated. I definitely think we should talk about it a bit more. Historic Ships! Hello, Historic Ships. How are you? You keeping well? Long time no see. Tyler says, the room she helped me design was the reading and writing room on my custom ship. Ah, of course, the first class reading and writing room. Oh, it is beautiful. I mean, in the Titanic Honor and Glory one, especially, it is gorgeous. I love like the little dome that they have at the lighting at the top. It is so lovely, and it's a bit more wider and open compared to the Lusitania and the Mauritania's reading and writing room because it feels like more of a enclosed oval shape. But on the Olympic class liners, it's like a proper dome, almost quite similar to the dome on above the first class grand staircase. But no, I mean, this is a real good one, definitely. Historic Ship says, I'm doing well, thanks. Brilliant. That's really good. Phoebe also says, well, I've seen the record of the dining hall. I've seen the second class dining hall pictures of it, and it's always been pretty to me. You know what? Yeah, I absolutely agree with you. Because the second class dining room, even though it's not as grand as the first class, it's like halfway between being home away from home, but being in the comfort zone. That's I always love to think of it, and I love the piano in that. But if you have seen the Titanic and Glory animation, Phoebe, they did like the dining saloon one, but it's perfect. It is beautiful. Definitely would love that. But also, I'll definitely have to go into the second class now. Actually, second class on Titanic one since I've done the Jewish passengers documentary, which I'm still editing. I might be able to do the second class documentary. Who really knows? But yeah, Jess says I'm excited to see the Simon Mills new book. Well, yeah, I still got the first one that Simon wrote somewhere, but I definitely think we'll definitely be keeping an eye on it. I definitely want to buy the first copy for that. Tyler says, who wants to help me convince Phoebe to watch Titanic with me? Phoebe, have you not watched Titanic? Seriously, you have to be honest, or Tyler, you have to be honest. Has Phoebe really seen Titanic, or no? Oh, Jess also says, did you know that there is a Kiva dive team? They dive many times to Britannic and a Bulgaria. Ah, yeah. Ah, I done the video on her and I cannot even pronounce her name. Oh, silly me. But yeah, they do have like a diving team, but they do have like some well, they do have a diving team, but they always have to get permission from the Greek government because it's always very important to do that. Otherwise, you'll land 15 years in prison. Not a good thing to do that. Definitely not. Tyler says Phoebe has not watched Titanic. Phoebe, you are going to have to watch Titanic. You will love it so much. Yeah, I mean, guaranteed, it is a very, very, very long movie, but it's definitely worth the watch, really. We need to do a Titanic movie night since DK. Yes, we do. We probably might have to do it around April. So we'll definitely have to um we'll definitely have to do that. Jess says, I sent the Instagram or Discord. Brill, I'll check it out. Thanks, Jess. Mark says, here's a good question. If you were captain of your own ship, what would you call it and what kind of ship will be? Mark, that is such a good question. I love that. Um, I would say that the kind of ship would be a transatlantic ocean liner and not a modern day cruise liner, but like an old-fashioned, like, liner, like the Titanic 2 that was supposed to come out, but no, not. But, but probably like a little bit similar to the old style, but with just like a few retweaks. And then what name would I give the ship? Oh, that's such a good question. Oh, that is really, really interesting. I definitely think I would definitely think oh, this is really hard one. Let's have a little think. It's going to take me a while. Um, S E- S or RMS Ophelia? I don't know really, but I'll go with Ophelia really after one of William Shakespeare's female characters in Hamlet. I know it's not like the best name, but I'll definitely go with that. Maritime, hello Maritime, how are you? Maritime, I don't think we're going to be having a quiz night tonight because I really wasn't prepared, but remind me next week. Next week, I will try and make a bit of a longer quiz this time. So I definitely think we'll definitely do that. But yeah, I definitely haven't well prepared, but definitely get your quiz brain ready, Maritime. We'll definitely do that. Jess says, the Royal Hospital ship says it. Oh my goodness, Sassy. I definitely like that actually. What made you came up with the idea with that, Jess? I'm actually quite curious. Maritime history says, sure will, wink. But Phoebe, this is just a heads up. Maritime, he is known to be a very big champion on quizzes and he wins most of the quizzes. So so if you are to go with a quiz, there's a chance that you might lose to him. But Maritime is just lovely like the all of us really, like all of us. So but and I always think that without without Maritime, there will be no quiz nights actually. So Maritime always makes it a bit special. Go Maritime! Woo woo! So we're nearly about 15 minutes in. I'll probably call it a night when we hit the 1 hour mark because somebody needs to go to bed. But I definitely think for the last like few minutes, we'll probably talk about um, something that's been hot on the topic in the online community, the ocean liner community, and I heard that the new Cunard liner, the Queen Anne, has completed her sea trials because she's going to start her maiden voyage quite soon. So here's the question for you guys: what do you think of the Queen Anne? Do you like her and her design? Do you not? And why? Let me know. I would definitely love to hear more about it. Oh, my voice is just going, "Oh my goodness." And the historic travels Q&As as well. Exactly, DK, exactly. Jess says, "No, too big." I mean, Queen Anne's not a big ship because I think DK, correct me if I'm wrong, but is the Icon of the Seas still the world's biggest ship? And because I don't think Queen Anne's like a very big ship, but I know that the other ones are really. But it's definitely she's definitely got a standout um like design like not compared to her older sisters, I guess. But I know that the Queen Mary 2's 20 years old now, blimey. But I don't know how long the career will last actually, because it looks really, really good. She's doing well for her age. That's what I was trying to say. Ugh, this is why my brain's actually malfunctioning. Maritime says, I like her design. Yeah, I mean, her design's not bad, but it's definitely really just like a really good thing, I guess. But that's probably the answer. Why are older ships safer than the new cruise ships? Oh, that's a really good point, actually, Jess. I definitely really like that. That's a really good point. I don't know, but that could be an interesting idea for a video. That could be something. DK says Icon of the Seas, owned by Carnival Internationals, is of course the largest ocean liner built. Yes, I knew it was that, but I couldn't really remember. However, says Maritime. However, I prefer Icon of the Seas. Oh yeah, you prefer Icon of the Seas. Why is that, Maritime? I'm actually quite curious. I'll probably I don't know if we'll when we'll do like a live stream on Discord again or not, but I would really love to do a look around, like, and then just give her like a little point and discuss on the Queen Anne, and especially since her maiden voyage is coming away. So I definitely think we should do that because that would be really interesting to do as a group. Or just ideas on my own. I don't really know, but I definitely think we've definitely got to do something about that. Her design is above average. Ah, interesting. Okay, I definitely like that. I think Titanic and Britannic are safer than Icon of the Seas. Interesting. Okay, so I think from what you're understanding, Jess, is it something to do with the tonnage or the size? That's a really interesting point because yeah, I definitely think it'll be interesting to have a look at actually. But yeah, still, that's such a good point. I definitely think I never heard of that one before. But I definitely feel that the Queen Anne should be mentioned in a video at some point. But yeah, I just really want to I'm just curious to see what she's like really on the website. There we go. Phoebe says, "I'm back. I'm sorry, my father-in-law called low. To be honest, I thought I was too much. I was thought I was in trouble." Oh, don't worry, Phoebe. You're never in trouble with us, really. Definitely never in trouble with us. Jess says, I think all the Icon of the Seas have too much stuff or too big. Oh, so it's the size. Gotcha. Okay, Jess, I got ya. I understand now. But yeah, I definitely think with ships, even though there's a lot of lifeboats to carry everybody on board, this is something that it's going to be really interesting to focus about. Hopefully, there won't be a sinking, but I don't really want to jinx it. But if there was, I wonder what things would happen or change. I definitely think that might be something to have a consider, but I really don't know. And he's back! J Ships is back! How are you, J Ships? How did you get on? Oh my goodness, we missed you. DK says Icon of the Seas is 1,196.7 feet in length compared to Titanic's 882.9 feet in length. There is a 313,000.8 feet in difference in length. Okay, interesting. That's really, really interesting. J Ship says I'm pretty good. Interesting. But yeah. Have you got any exciting projects that have been happening, J Ships? Mark says, I need to go now. Have a good evening. No worries, Mark. You take care of yourself. And it was really nice to see you. Hope you have a good weekend, Mark. Take care. Bye. Tyler says, it's weird to think that the Lord still doesn't require enough lifeboats for everyone. The rest to go on life rafts. Yeah, do you know what? That is a really interesting point. I definitely need to focus on that topic because I definitely feel that will be a very interesting topic to cover because life rafts I don't know what a purpose of a life raft is. I know some people said that it is a purpose for something. Sorry, I got an itchy foot. But I don't really know what an actual purpose of it is. That is really interesting. I definitely think it might be something worth talking about, I guess. But yeah, it's just really interesting just to see about that really. Oh, for that fact, DK, you're gonna have to DM me about that because I might or might not include it in next week's Q&A. But yeah, I definitely think it would be something. Hello, that random historian. I believe this is your first time. Welcome to the live stream. Hopefully having a good weekend. Yeah, I mean, having a good weekend is like the best, really. But yeah, Jess says Margaret Brown and Violet Jessup are really brave and strong women. They are safe, many people. Yes, and also it's International Women's Month all day coming up, so I definitely need to do like a video on the amazing women of the ocean liner community. Definitely. That random historian says I'm the third channel of J Ships. Ah! J Ships, yeah, I thought you were another person. You got me there. This is where I'm uploading all my history videos this year. Ah, gotcha, gotcha. Interesting, J Ships. I like that. Ah, I like that. Interesting, interesting. I'll DM those numbers for you now. Thanks, Bessie. Love ya. Oh, where the heart? There we go. There's the hearts thing. But yeah, I definitely think it will be. It will be something like good, but J Ships, let me know which videos that you're doing. I would love to hear what you get up to. I'm definitely nosy when it comes to people having new projects because I definitely would love no, I definitely would love. I'd love to know what everyone gets up to because it's really, really good to see such a really great community having a get together and to do all wonderful, exciting things. J Ships, under the name that random historian, says, I'm uploading hopefully every Sunday. Last Sunday, I made a 25-minute video on Oceanic. 25-minute video. Ooh, I'm gonna have to watch that. But send me a link if you can. Send me a link in the chat just or after the live stream's finished. I definitely would love to watch it straight away. I know I've touched the Oceanic before, but I just love how people actually have like a share some stuff really. Ah, don't know if it makes sense really, but I think it was just a bit tired. There's a Carpathia video coming out this Sunday, and with 26 minutes long. Sign me up. I would love to see that, definitely. When Britannic sank, this is Jess, when Britannic sank, there was a John man in the sea. He can, not on the lifeboat. He did lose an arm, and the man on the lifeboat say women first. Violet was angry to him. Yes, the story. I remember that story. It was the one about when Violet Jessup reached the service, she had someone, a man or a boy, who lost an arm, and sadly he died in the water, and he was refused in a lifeboat before Violet Jessup was picked up, and she was furious with the person who was in charge of that lifeboat. But I don't blame her actually because. Who would leave someone like that in the sea? This is not right. That was definitely not right. Not at all. But I couldn't blame Violet though, because if it was me, I would have felt the same thing 100% because people just need each other, really. And I think Violet was definitely in the right about this one. She was a very strong willed lady, or the Iron Lady. Forget Margaret Thatcher. Not Margaret. Violet Jessup is our Iron Lady. This is why that sometimes late nights is not good for me. And I think with saying that, I'm going to be drawing this live stream to a close because I have a feeling that my brain's going to malfunction. But anyway, thank you so much for coming on for tonight, guys. It's really great to see you again, and it's great to be back again. And I definitely missed you all. And I'm hoping to be back next week. But rather than doing like a little chat as usual, I will try and make it a very extended, longer Q&A. But I'll let everyone know on Discord and on YouTube what's happening. And And yeah, I'll definitely let you know, like, what's going on. Oh, J Ship says, "YouTube won't let me send the link to my video." Oh, that's probably for mods only. Okay, J Ships, send it to me on Discord. I will give you the link to join the Discord group. So yeah, let me know, um, to share the video. Have you, come in. I'll let you come into my Discord group, because that might be a little bit easier. Hopefully the link will work, but let's just give it a test run. Yeah, it's definitely working. So okay, we'll definitely do that. So yeah, we'll definitely do that ads there, and hopefully we'll get to that really. But yeah, please do send. Please do send the video. I would definitely love to watch it, and I really cannot wait. Anyway, guys, I hope you have a wonderful. Why is that? Imagine it's had it. Yeah, here we go. That I deleted it by accident. Sorry, my fault. There we go. There's the Discord link. Anyway, I'm going to have to love and leave you guys. I hope you really enjoyed the live stream today, and it was again great to see everyone. And hopefully, I will see everyone again very, very soon. And until then, have a wonderful rest of the week and weekend. Stay safe, look after yourselves, spread the love, and keep the ocean community going. And until then, I will see you guys very soon. Take care. Bye. 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 Bye.